Hi, my name is Jeffrey, and in this video I'm going to show you how to monitor the results of your running A/B test. To get started, first make sure you've installed the uMarketingSuite, you've set up your first goal, and you've started already an A/B test. In this demonstration we've started an A/B test a few days ago. And for this demo it's not important which type of A/B test you've started because all the overview pages will look the same. In this case we have one project with an active A/B test. We can go to the details of that A/B test and we see there's a running A/B test at this moment. We can see it's the multiple pages test, that there are 3 variants, that there are 97 participants who have seen one of the variants. If you click on it, you go to the details of this A/B test. On this page, you will see the different variants that are included in this A/B test. You have variant A, B and C. We can preview it if you want, and we can see how many visitors have seen this variant. In this case, the original is seen by 38 people. Variant B is seen by 33 people and variant C is seen by 26 people. There aren't the same amount of visitors in each variant because of the way the distribution algorithm of the uMarketingSuite works. It's based on randomness, so it can happen that in one variant there are a few more visitors than in a different variant. That's no problem, and if the numbers add up to bigger numbers, you won't see these kind of differences. But we've seen the number of visitors in this variant. We can see how many goals are completed per variant and what the conversion rate of each variant is. In this case, the original scores 2.6%. Variant B is leading and has scored 9%, and variant C has 3.8%. This icon is indicating that this variant at this moment is performing the best. And that's what you see in this overview. If you look at this overview, you will see that the uMarketingSuite is also warning you for something that needs your attention. Because if you look to variant C, it gives you a warning sign. Although the conversion rate with 3.8% is higher than the original, with 2.6%, is impacting the macro conversion. As you may remember, within the uMarketingSuite you can create goals, and a goal can be a micro goal or a macro goal. A micro goal is something that contributes to the macro goal. So for example, in an e-commerce website, it's putting something in your basket. That's a typical micro goal. An example of a macro goal is purchasing the item. So maybe a test variant will increase the micro conversion, so people are putting more stuff in their basket, but are harming the macro conversion. So people in this variant are purchasing less than in the other variants, and even less than in the original. You can look at the details by clicking on the variant. Here you can see that the most important goal, that's named my most important goal at the moment, is only triggered 3 times. Here you can see that variant C has a warning icon, and you should look into the details of this variant and maybe you can enable or disable it at a later moment. What you also may have seen is that the uMarketingSuite gives you an indication of how long the test should run. Because at this moment there are 3 variants and one is performing better, but the uMarketingSuite tries to determine whether this is by incident or that it's a pattern that is happening, and in A/B testing that's something you normally call statistically significant. To reach a level of statistically significance, you should have enough visitors or enough difference between the different variants. Because if the difference between variant B and C, for example, is only really small, you need a lot of visitors before you can tell that variant B is indeed performing better. At this moment, the test should run for another 37 days based on the algorithm built into the uMarketingSuite. It also explains why that is happening, because it sees that variant B has a 200% more goal completions, but more importantly, we need 181 unique visitors to reach this statistically significance. The uMarketingSuite knows how many daily unique visitors you have and how many more you need, so it can determine how many days are left in this test before it becomes significant. This result will vary by day based on the number of visitors that actually visits this page and the conversion rate that is actually reached. When you see that a variant is underperforming, like in this case variant C, you have the option to disable this variant. That means that new visitors won't see this variant any longer. Here you have the button, and when you click on the disable button, it will disable this variant and no new visitors will see this variant any longer. It asks you, are you sure you want to disable this variant? And once you click confirm, this variant will be disabled and no longer distributed any longer. Okay, that's it. In this video we've shown you how you can interpret the results during an A/B test. That's it. See you next time.